Who can we talk to? You don't need anything in the station, do you? Then let's hurry up. Well, I don't think I'm done here yet. Oh, a dog. I can't pet it. Are there cats too? I hope so. Of course, the people are benefiting from the magic industrial revolution, although there are still some who fear this power that they don't understand. Well, people usually fear things that they don't understand. Ever since the magic industrial revolution, Uhra's undergone tremendous growth. Magic sure is a force to be reckoned with. I love that you just can run away from their conversation, but it's still ongoing. We're at war, so I understand why the soldiers here are all so tense, but I'm starting to dislike the atmosphere in this station now. Is it because there's too many soldiers? I guess we're going the right way. Central station? Maybe not. Oh, there's a car there. The monorail is free because it's wartime, but those guards on watch freak me out a little. I would be freaked out as well. I don't see them wearing any weapons though. All the soldiers have been acting so hostile lately. They could at least loosen up a little while they're shopping. Yeah. You're right about that. Ooh! Could actually kick it. I wasn't sure, but you could actually kick it. I'm just gonna run up to everything then. This is the boarding area for magic taxis. Unfortunately, it's out of service at this time due to orders from above. Who is from above? Who is it? Is there a council for that too? Or is it the council? Kick. This war has cut drastically into our clientele. Hopefully we'll have our old bustling city back before long. Well, there's still people roaming about here. Hey there, what do you think? Isn't she a beauty? A real car running on a magic engine. Oh, can I have it? Can I buy it? Can I ride it? Guess not. Seed obtained. Huh? Seed? Well, what can I do with it? A regular seed that you would find anywhere. Okay. So, nothing important? The war will undoubtedly end after such a horrible tragedy. The council has apparently convened for emergency talks. Well, Raoul, I think you might be right. You can't go into that alley. That car is blocking it. I was just at the station, but the monorail and taxis are all stopped. How am I supposed to get to the Great Gate? I don't know, walk there. I mean, couldn't you? City of Uhra. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, we're already here. Long way.
Well done.
I'm sweaty.
You may leave. Lieutenant Kaim, we thank you for a job well done. I am Roxian, chairman of the Central Council of Uhra. Well, Lieutenant, it seems people are calling you the Immortal. We've heard there were almost no survivors from Uhra or Kent after the meteor crashed on the Highlands. And
Could be true, though.
You appear to be unharmed, even though you were presumably at the precise point of impact. Tell me, how did you survive?
I don't know.
Okay, then I don't know either.
Allow me to explain.
Okay, Gongora. What do you know that we don't know? Gongora. It sounds so fun. Okay, is he
Speak.
on our side?
Thank you, my lord. Actually, this man is immortal thanks to my magic energy. He is under a spell of immortality that I conjured.
Really?
I wish to know more. This immortality spell, how does it work?
I don't know.
Since when?
What? Are you saying that you don't know about the spell cast on you?
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
Okay, well, we haven't seen anything.
This man has lost his memory. However, he is skilled in magic energy. So I have been studying his abilities.
Then what can you tell us, Gongora?
With all due respect, my lord, the spell is a curse. It is said that merely hearing it brings death near. For the safety of everyone, it is better that the spell be kept secret.
Very well. Since I trust your studied opinion, I shall take your word that we should not know the spell. Death is determined by fate, and one cannot fight it. Lieutenant, since it seems that you cannot be killed, the Council would like to bestow a special mission on you.
Why would you want to kill him?
We want you to go to Grandstaff.
My lord,
Is it dangerous?
Gongora, you cannot keep this hidden any longer. Till now, construction has been left up to you, but we've lost contact with the site.
it's just that...
Should we not?
Gongora! Until we can confirm that Grandstaff project is safe, construction shall be suspended.
Yes, my lord.
So now, Lieutenant Argonar.
Yeah.
You were at Grandstaff, under construction in the Sea of Baz?
No.
I've heard that it's a magic staff.
Yes, it is. As you just heard, all communications with the site have been cut off for some time now. Considering the danger from magic energy leaks, we suspect that no one can investigate the possible cause, except someone immortal.
Well, there is someone else.
What did you say?
Oh. Miss Balmore.
The Wall Highlands. Another immortal. Her name is Balmore.
Balmore. Balmore.
Well then, this other one shall accompany you. I shall summon her. Quickly, make the arrangements!
Right away, my lord.
My lord, pardon me for saying this, but I'm building Grandstaff for the sake of our nation and its people.
Enough! We will await Kaim's return and report.
Of course, my lord.
You are dismissed, Lieutenant.
What is there on this construction site? This Grandstaff. Gongora didn't seem too happy about it, so he knows something. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Argonar. Well, I have word from Chairman Roxanne that you are off duty until further official orders from the Council. Okay then, so I can roam free? There's a fine inn just along this street for you to stay and wait for your orders. We have already arranged for the Council to contact you there. Okily dokily. Then let's go to that inn. You can check the location of inns and shops with the navigation map on the top right, the corner. You can also zoom in and out by pressing the back button. Where is that? This one? Oh! Whoa! Okay, not that zoomed in. Like this. I can't kick that? Oh no, it's a different kind. Did we save? I think so. Woo, we're level 10. I don't know how, but we're level 10 with 820 gold. I hope the inn isn't too expensive. This street is closed. Use the other street over there. Okay, you don't got to be so rude. No, I made him rude. Hey, can I tell you a secret? There wasn't any magic when my grandpa was a kid. Okay, so this is new. The magic industrial revolution has made life easier. Sure, but it's also had a massive effect on nature. Well that's not good. Is the ice melting or something? What's happening? The magic industrial revolution is really something. We lived completely different lives before it came along. Figures. I'm searching for my husband. He belongs to the 98th Armored Magic Troopers Division, and I heard his unit was sent into battle with the Kent. I'm still hopeful, but... I hope... Oh, there's a cat! Oh, I can't pet it? No, I'm trying. No. Not even a meow. Well, it seems like we're under an immortality spell. Lord Gongora, a member of the council, is also an expert in magic energy. No one can match him on the subject or in its use. Well, I'm no magician, so... would not be fun to go against somebody that can shoot magic spells at me. Unless, of course, I have a full team. What was I saying? Yeah, we're under a immortality spell. That's what Gongora said. The mean-looking dude. Can't pet this one either. They say magic energy brought about the tragedy on the highlands. That really worries me. Oh, think might happen here? The Sea of Bows has always been dangerous, but now it's infested with monsters. Thanks to the increase in magic energy. Oh, so the more we use it, the more monsters appear, I'm guessing. If we're put under an immortality spell, how old are we? Like, for how long have we been under this spell? Or was it only during this war? Well, it might be a temporary spell that he just pulled out in the last minute. We'll see. What is this place? Is this the inn? No, this looks like a, oh, Verno's Tavern. I was gonna say, this is a bar. Can I take your order, or perhaps I can convince you to treat me to something? No. If I go in here, it's because I want to drink something by myself. You're not even my friend. Kaim, is that the best you can do? Kaim? The war is over, but this hard time continues. Bah. How about a drink to help you forget for a while? I mean, sure. Do you have a soda? No. Doesn't want to even give me a soda. The Kent attack has been repelled, but our forces have been devastated. What's going to happen to us? Well, I don't know. Her robe. Aqua bomb. And another seed. What we gonna do? Plant trees? Apparently Gotza in the north is pulling the strings behind the Kent attack. I guess eventually they'll attack Uhra directly. Every drinker Alton. Don't drink too much. It's not good for your health. Those council types only say things that make them look good. Listen to the talk in a few of the bars and you'll quickly find out the truth behind the scene. Okay, maybe we'll go back there. But not right now. Is this the inn? No, it's a shop. The owner of this store often goes traveling to find quality items. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but we can't shop while he's away. That upsets me. Well, I would be upset too. Is he not worried about thieves? Somebody robbing the store? Like just breaking and entering? Well, I guess not, because the city is full of soldiers. Might this be the inn? Oh?
And now, counselors, I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord!
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
Okay, he was removed from the project, didn't look too happy about it, but what are we supposed to do? Yeah, this is the inn. So we're just gonna roam about. I expected no less from the capital of Uhra. Everything's so big, and check out all the magic engines. Yeah, but we can't do nothing with them. Well, at least I can't. Check these rooms. They might be hiding some loot. This one was empty. How about in here? Hope nobody's changing. Oh, this guy scared me. Have you been in Uhra for a long time? This is my first time. I'm looking for a job to make something out of my life. Okay, I guess Uhra is good if you know to create magic engines or something like that. Oh, read. But first, money. What's in here? Guest book. To our dear guests, do you have any questions, comments, or suggestions? Kindly write them down here. Are we gonna read them? Do we get a say in this? Can we write something? We came here for our honeymoon. We'll never forget this experience of a lifetime. We'll treasure it forever. Thank you. Great for them. It rained the whole time. How could I have any fun? It's like bad weather just follows me around. The soldiers were loud, everything was so expensive, I just want to go home. At least the girl was really cute, and her food was good. This was my first time in the city. It's been an interesting and meaningful trip. I'd like to visit again. I came here to send my son off to the army. He's such a kind-hearted boy. I'm worried that he won't fit in with those military types. I just pray that he'll be back safe. Yeah, let's hope so. I rode on the monorail. I saw a castle. I played with the dogs. I'm gonna go to my grandma's house tomorrow. Can't wait. Didn't get to play with any animals. And we didn't get to write anything. Maybe after we sleep. We're gonna complain about the bed. There's something here too. Uhra street map. Great Gate, downtown. Okay. This magnificent structure serves as the entrance to the city of Uhra, as well as providing protection from enemies. The monorail station has now become an essential part of Uhra's transportation, and it is one of the blessings from the magic industrial revolution. This is about the Great Gate. The beautiful sidings of Main Street are the most memorable part of Uhra. The charmingly authentic flagstone boulevard melds seamlessly with the wonders of modern magic engine technology to create a wonderful blend of old and new Uhra in one unique view. Downtown Uhra. The palace. Okay. Just continue. One more. Holy Knight Charm. Was that some kind of equipment? Increase magical and physical defense during critical HP status. Okay. So they have skills in them. I can only use one equipment. Why is it still glowing? That bothers me. About this door? It's locked. I wonder where it leads. Or that's the room we're gonna sleep in. That might be why it's locked. Hey, old man. Exit. It's locked too. Welcome. The council has told me about you. Please enjoy your stay. Yeah, we're not gonna sleep now, right? Oh, we are!
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream. Or his past. At this moment, there is no way he could know.
What? What? They're at the cliff. Oh no. What? Was that his kid? And I hear a woman crying. No, did they really lose their kid? It's beginning very sad. No, I really hate that. I don't like when kids die. You can see how devastated he is. Where did that woman go, though? He's crying. Figures why he seems kind of down. Huh? What now? Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. Huh? Okay. Or about the dream we just had. A dream has been revealed. Cancel or dream? What? Do we get a cutscene? Is that it? Oh. No, it's a story. The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation immediately. The time for departure is drawing near. Hanna's departure. Oh, it's a story. I love this. Too soon. Too soon. But still, he knows. This day would have to come sometime, and not in the distant future. I might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on his journey. Her smiling face almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. The music is... May I see Hanna now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are, though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night, he warns Kaim. You can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she is clinging to a frail thread of life. It could snap at any moment. Such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind, it's fine, Kaim says. He has been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for voices of family to bring forth smiles of tears. Kaim puts his arm around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kaim. And Hanna was looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drown out her words. So sad. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from your travels before you see her, but... Kaim interrupts his apologies. Of course, I'll see her right away. There is very little time left. Hanna, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last before the sun comes up. Kaim lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hanna's room. Hanna was frail from birth, far from enjoying the opportunity to travel. She rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child would probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. This tiny girl with extraordinarily beautiful, doll-like features, the gods had dealt an all too sad destiny. Don't tell me she dies. That they had allowed her to be born the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hanna was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries and towns and landscapes and people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hanna would ask them, Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story? He would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes with, and then, when they left the inn. He would beg them, please come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries. He would stand there waving until the person appeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh, and go back to bed. Hanna is sound asleep. No one else in the room. Perhaps an indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, "Hello, Hanna. I'm back." She does not respond. Her little chest, still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost imperceptibly. Even the backgrounds are beautiful. Oh, this is depressing. This is heavy. I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way, way, way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window. And I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round, till it got small and smaller and smaller, then bigger and bigger, until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hanna? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. Like a huge, big, endless puddle. Kaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hanna's pale white cheeks move slightly. Probably not moving. She can hear him, even if she cannot speak or see. Her ears are still alive. She's in a coma. Believing and hoping this to be true, Kaim continues with the story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting. As always with Hanna, Kaim smiles with a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else. And he goes on telling his tales with a bright smile, bright voice. Sometimes even accompanying his story with its exaggerated gestures. Tells her about the blue ocean, tells her about the blue sky. Says nothing about the violent sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. Hanna was still a tiny girl when Kaim first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from? And will you tell me some stories?" With her childish pronunciation and innocent smile, Kaim felt a soft glow in his chest. Well, my pronunciation is not good, so I'm sorry about that. At the time, he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops, and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been comrades and his comrades enemies. This is the fate of the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearably lonely. As a possessor of the eternal life, Kaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces disordered in fear, and why each face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending to. He was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hanna smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt far warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. That's good. I guess he stopped drinking. Very good. He told her many things, about a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield, about the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle, about the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after a losing battle, about a vast, bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silence regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful and sweet and lovely. He sees now that he told Hanna only beautiful stories of the road, like this, not so much out of concern for her purity, but for his own sake. Staying in the inn where Hanna waited to see him turned out to be one of Kaim's small pleasures in life. Telling her about the memories he brought back from his journeys, he felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, friendship with the girl continued. Little by little, she neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors had predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. This is so sad. And now, Kaim ends the last travel story he will share with her. He can never see her again, can never tell her stories again, before dawn, when the darkness of night is at deepest. Long pauses enter into Hanna's breathing. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Kaim and her parents watch over her. The tiny light that has lodged in Kaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin again tomorrow. Long, long travels without end. Music just is eerie. You'll be leaving on travels of your own soon, Hanna, Kaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows, a world that has never entered into any of the stories you have heard so far. Finally, you will be able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. He wants her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. It's your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make that same journey someday, and someday Hanna will be able to meet all the guests she has known at the inn, far beyond the sky. I, however, can never go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. This is not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. Final lie to her. It's so sad. I'm like, I can't keep going on. I'm just holding back tears. Hanna makes her departure. Her face is transfused with a tranquil smile, as if she has just said, "See you soon." Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides down, slowly down her cheek. And oh my, I think we're gonna have pretty many of these dreams coming back to Kaim. But this is such a nice touch to the game. View 1,000 years of dreams tutorial. Wait, are we 1,000 years? Kaim's mind is filled with lost pieces of past memories. Certain sites of conversations can bring these memories back in the form of dreams. This is so freaking interesting. So this is how we will manage to know about Kaim's past. Review episodes from 1,000 years of dreams. Again, rest at any inn or bed or select them from the start menu. You can view these episodes any number of times. Oh, I wonder if we will have to memorize these. Like if we talk to an NPC. When viewing an episode, you can pause it by starting. Okay. I wonder if we like talk with an NPC and we'll have like a question, and if we can't answer that one, it'll be like, oh no, it's not you. Or like, oh, you do remember me. Something like that. Still locked. Okay then. Let's check our room we just came out from. Okay, we left nothing behind and there was nothing in there. Oh. Totally forgot about these vases. Another seed. I guess we're just collecting them until we have a use. Antidote. Very good. Let's do a save. Oh. Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. Who would send me a message? We'll hold on any messages that come for you here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Yeah. And why did I just read messages twice wrongly? Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are compliments of the house. I've just been raiding all the rooms, so... Well, he said it was okay, so... Still can't exit, so maybe later. What are you doing at the back door here? You don't belong here. Get out! Whiny old villain. Whiny indeed. Where to now? We haven't gone up here, right? Oh, residential area. Oh, I saw this poster fluttering about. There's a lot of steam coming out of this town. Come on, kick. Oh, a ball. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. What? How I missed it? Kid, it's your turn. Okay then. Don't. Kid, get it. Okay. No one else is here today. The park is ours. Well, I just came here, so I'm gonna take the balls and everything. I want to... Can't even get a meow from the cat. Why did they do that? Whoa. I really wanted the cat to meow. Because we got the dog's like whining, at least. Oh, barricaded? Sorry, but no one is allowed through here. Okie dokie. Wind bump. Another seed? Yeah, I think we're collecting them. Use them for something. If we have like, oh, you have this many seeds, then you can get this. Or we actually can plant them and we could have a farm. I mean, maybe we have a home somewhere we can plant. Gongora's mansion? Dude, that mansion is huge. We haven't really gotten an invite, but he seemed pretty nice to Kaim. I mean, he was kinda standing up. Well, he stood up for Kaim somewhat. Let's just check around. I don't wanna accidentally do something that moves forward the story, so then I can't go back. I need to check everything. Maybe go back into that tavern too. Central Square. Maybe the car is moved here? No, it's still there. Can't squeeze by. I don't think there's anything there. I mean, the tavern was here, right? Maybe nothing will happen unless we go to the station or the Great Gate. Or it will progress now when we go to Gongora, which I hope not, but... We don't have stuff for anything. Only bruiser ring. Well, now we have 2. Now we have 3. Okay. Can't do anything. Oh, guys, I thought that maybe if I created more, we could like merge them and make them to level 2 and 3 and such, but no. Enchantments. Skill slots. Okay. We'll see what that is about. Heal? Well, I cannot. I don't have any magical spells. Maybe later though. By direct orders from the council, no one is allowed to see Lord Gongora. Rude? Then where am I going? Like, they didn't tell me where I was going. Okay, maybe we should just go to the tavern. I mean, there was... Either it was an old lady or it was an old man outside. Oh, what is this? Oh, you could... Just flip it all. There you go, girl. Fix it. Yeah, that old person told us about the tavern and that people know things there. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Oh, look out. Sorry, miss.
Huh? Is he after us? Has he been tailing us? Yeah, for sure.
Wait, let go! My throat! Damn!
Who are you?
Why are you following me?
You're Kaim Argonar!
And you are?
Lord Gongora asked me to do it!
Tail
It's the
us?
truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you.
Okay. But they said I can't go in.
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service. Man, what an attitude. Jeez whiz.
Was he supposed to go the other way? Well, maybe he just wanted to tell us that we should go to his mansion. Probably. And then he just went off. Thought he was going with us. Oh well. I don't see him over here either. No one is allowed in here. Okie dokie, I know. Girl, you are blocking the way. Don't be barking at me. I took nothing from you. Okay, let's go into the tavern. Because a rumor has it, people should know stuff here. Oh, I didn't see him before. Oh, cutscene. Hold on. You're fresh from the battlefield too, aren't you? Guess we both owe someone upstairs. Big time, huh? Oh, he made it too? I kind of feel like a heel, thinking about all my dead buddies. But having another chance to see your family, well, that's a great feeling. I didn't think I'd actually make it out of this alive. After all, I have no idea what I'm going to do when it's time to knock on my family's front door. Well, they will know that you're alive. Oh, another dream? Yes, please. Just gonna sit myself comfortably. Because we don't know how long this read will be. Sorry if I pronounce things weird sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying myself, so. Alone in a crowd of rugged men, nursing his drink in the far corner of the old post town's only tavern, Kaim. Single man strides in through the tavern door, massively built. He wears the garb of a warrior. His soiled uniform bespeaks a long journey. Fatigue marks his face, but his eyes wear a penetrating gleam, the look of a fighting man on active duty. Heroes return. I guess he's the hero? Or are we? The tavern's din hushes instantly. Every drunken eye in the place fastens on the soldier with awe and gratitude. The long war with the neighboring country has ended at last, and the men who fought on the front lines are returning to their homes. So it is with this military man. The soldier takes a seat at the table next to Kaim's, and downs a slug of liquor with the forcefulness of a hard drinker, a man who drinks to kill his pain. 2 cups, 3, 4. Another customer approaches him, bottle in hand, wearing an ingratiating grin, a typical crafty town punk. Let me offer you a drink, wheedles the man, as a token of gratitude for your heroic efforts on behalf of the fatherland. The soldier unsmilingly allows the man to fill his cup. How was it at the front? I'm sure you performed many valiant deeds on the battlefield. Soldier empties his cup in silence. We have no music. Is it supposed to be like this? Probably. The punk refills the cup and adopts an ever more fawning smile. Now that we're friends, how about telling me some war tales? You've got such big, strong arms. How many enemy soldiers did you kill? Without a word, the soldier hurls the content of his cup into the man's face. Ew. The punk flies into a rage and draws his knife. No sooner does it leave its sheath than Kaim's fist sends it flying through the air. Good reaction, Kaim. We're about to get stabbed. Maybe not us, but... Faced with the powerful united front of Kaim and the soldier, the punk runs out, muttering curses. The two big men watch him go, then share a faint smile. Kaim doesn't have to speak with the soldier to know that he lives in deep sadness. For his part, the soldier, having cheated death any number of times, is aware of the shadow that lurks in Kaim's expression. The tavern's din returns. Kaim and the soldier pour each other drinks. I've got a wife and daughter I haven't seen since I shipped out, says the soldier. It's been 3 long years. He lets himself smile shyly now for the first time as he takes a photograph of his wife and daughter from his pocket and shows it to Kaim. The wife, a woman of dewy freshness, the daughter is still very young. They're the reason I survived. The thought of going home to them alive was all that sustained me in battle. Yeah, that's some motivation. Is your home far from here? No, my village is just over the next pass. I'm sure they've heard the news that the war is over and can hardly wait to have me home. You could get here tonight if you wanted to badly enough. It was that close. But soldier downs a mouthful of liquor and groans. I'm afraid. Afraid of change? Or what? How long? Afraid? Of what? I want to see my wife and daughter, but I'm afraid to have them see me. I don't know how many men I've killed these past 3 years. I had no choice. I had to do it to stay alive. I was going to get back to my family. I had no choice but to kill one enemy soldier after another. And each and every one of those men have families they had left at home. It was the code of war, the soldier's destiny. Stay alive in battle, you had to go on killing men before they could kill you. I had no time to think about such things as at the front. I was too busy trying to survive. I see it now, though. Now that the war is over, 3 years of sin are carved into my face. This is the face of a killer. I don't want to show this face to my wife and daughter. The soldier pulls out a leather pouch from which he withdraws a small stone. He tells Kaim it is an unpolished gemstone. Something he found shortly after he left for the battlefield. Oh, is that it you could see? A gemstone? Kaim asks, unconvinced. The stone on the table is a dull black without a hint of the gleam a gem should have. Sparkled when I first found it. I was sure my daughter would love it when I brought it home to her. Gradually, though, the stone lost its gleam and turned cloudy. Every time I killed an enemy soldier, something like the stain of his blood would rise to the surface of the stone. As you can see, it's almost solid black now, after 3 years. The stone is stained by the sins I've committed. I call it my sin stone. You don't have to blame yourself so harshly, says Kaim. You had to do it to stay alive. I know that, said the soldier. I know that, but still. Like me, the men I killed had villages to go home to, and families waiting for them there. soldier then says to Kaim, "You too, I suppose. You must have a family." Kaim gives his head a little shake. "Not me," he says. "No family. A home village at least? I don't have any place to go home to. Eternal traveler, eh? Uh-huh, that's me." The soldier chuckles softly and gives Kaim a sour smile. It is hard to tell how fully he believes what Kaim has told him. He slips the sin stone into the leather pouch and says, "You know what I think? If the stone turned darker every time I took a life, it ought to get some of its gleam back every time I save a life." Have you though? Have you saved someone? Instead of answering, Kaim drains the last drops of liquor from his cup and raises from the table. Soldier remains in his chair, and Kaim, staring down at him, offers him these words of advice. "If you have a place you can go home to, you should go to it. Just go, no matter how much guilt you may have weighing you down. I'm sure your wife and daughter will understand. You're no criminal. You're a hero. You fought your heart out to stay alive. I'm glad I met you," says the soldier. "I need to hear that." He holds his right hand out to Kaim, who grasps it in return. "I hope your travels go well," says the soldier. I think I need to, read it slower. I don't stumble with my words. "And your travels will soon be over," says Kaim with a smile. Starting for the door, just then the punk charges at Kaim from behind, wielding a pistol. "Watch out," bellows the soldier and rushes after Kaim. As Kaim whirls around, the punk takes aim and shouts, "You can treat me like that, you son of a bitch." The soldier flies between the two men and takes a bullet in the gut. Well, kind of saved a life, but Kaim is immortal. Oh. He kind of threw away his life, but what does he know? And so, as he so desperately wished to do, soldier has saved someone's life. Ironically, it is for the life of Kaim, a man who can neither age nor die. That soldier has traded his one and only life. Ah, that is so depressing. Sprawled on the floor, nearly unconscious, the soldier thrusts the leather pouch into Kaim's hand. "Look at my sin stone, will you?" Maybe, he says, chuckling weakly. Some of its shine has come back. Blood spurts from his mouth, strangling the laugh. Kaim looks inside the bag and says, "It's sparkling now. Clean." "It is?" The gasps of the soldier. "Good. My daughter will be so glad." I think it's not. Kaim is just telling him it is. Gleaming. He smiles with satisfaction and holds his hand out for the pouch. Gently, Kaim lays the pouch on the palm of his hand and folds the man's fingers over it. The soldier draws his last breath, and the pouch falls to the floor. The dead man's face wears a peaceful stone, however. The man's sin stone, which has rolled from the open pouch, it is as black as ever. I knew it. Wow, these stories are good. The Hanna one, and now this one. Yeah. They really put their minds into it. And this is just the beginning. The stories are so impactful. The war is over, okay. Talk. Okay, I think it's time for me to save actually. I think we're gonna... Wait, let's check if the merchant is here. I would like to see what I can buy. Huh? He is not back. Doesn't he want to sell anything? Well... Have you heard about this? A connection of mine in the council told me Councilman Gongora has been confined to his private estate. Okay, I guess we can go in there now. Because now... Jansen and this guy is saying so. Could it be true? So the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him in there? So he's a prisoner in his own mansion? Okie dokie. Wait, his name wasn't Jansen. It was Jansen. Jansen sounds better though. Probably because I've heard that name before. And the pronunciation, I think it is a Danish name, maybe? Or like a German one? Okay, I'm gonna be saving here, so thank you for watching and bye bye!